welcome to episode 14 of the weekly update.
Please pause for a moment of silence.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Student Pledge.
Attention, salute pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please repeat after me. I am ready for a great day. I believe in myself. I trust that I will accomplish my goals and dreams. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good morning, Walker Gamble. It is Friday, November 12th, and we have birthdays today to share. Happy birthday to our students, Kaylee Anselmo, Blakely Sims, Chase Timmons, Bella Fagan, Easton Williamson, Bellamy Powell, Kobe Nelson, George Stokes, Lawson Cannon, Sawyer Boynton, Matt Kirshner, and Harbin Harrington. We also have 3 adults in the building, 2 from last week that I failed to mention. Happy belated birthday to Miss Wendy Yates and Miss Cynthia Caesar, and happy birthday this week to Miss Carlette Morris. Hope everyone has a great one.
Hello, everybody. I'm back with Miss Kate. Hey, Miss Kate.
Hey, Molly, how are you?
I'm wonderful. What are we going to do today?
Well, remember the last time you were here, I told you that we were going to talk about a new instrument today called the steel pan drum.
Steel pan drum. Is that it?
This is, yeah.
Wow.
But this is not like one that you would see typically played in the Caribbean, which is where this is from.
Ooh.
This is designed specifically to be played in the music classroom.
That's right.
That's why it has these circles, and if you look really carefully, Molly,
Ooh, yeah.
you can see all those letters, right?
I see them. It's like the alphabet.
Yeah, that's right. And if you were to ask some of our friends at school, they could tell you that these different circle sizes make different pitches.
Wow.
Yeah. So the really big ones are low pitch, and the really small ones are a higher pitch.
Ooh, cool.
If you were to find someone playing this on the street in, say, Jamaica, you wouldn't see, like I said, any of these circles or any of these letters. Instead, it would look like a giant dented metal bowl.
Oh, wow.
And so you would just know where each pitch was.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it is
from the
really
Caribbean?
It is from the Caribbean, yes.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I don't know that pirates are playing them, but...
Johnny Depp plays one.
Okay, Molly, I will take you as an expert on that. Do you want to hear how it sounds?
Oh, yes, let's hear it.
All right, so I'm going to play a song that all of you probably recognize. Let's see if you can guess and let us know what you think it is.
I can't wait. Oh, I think I know that song.
Yeah, well, shh, don't tell. Let's see if the kids can figure it out.
What do you think it is?
Let us know.
Ooh, thanks, Miss Kate.
You're welcome, Molly.
That was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Woohoo!
Hello, boys and girls. It's me, good old William, right here, ready to share where the William Rock has been. Take a look. Oh, that's Miss Hannah's class. Great job, guys, finding the William Rock. And look right here. That's Miss Kim Drigger's class. Awesome, guys. Keep hunting that William Rock and sending in those pictures. See you next week. Bye.
Hi friends, welcome back to Scientist of the Week with Miss Lacey. This week we're going to be talking about Steve Irwin, and this is actually a request from Mr. Tripp. If you have a request that you would, scientist that you would like for me to add to the list, just have your teacher send me an email and we'll get that person added onto our list for our future Scientist of the Week videos. Let's talk about Steve Irwin. He was born in 1962 and he loved animals from a very young age. He actually caught his first venomous snake when he was about 6. By the time that he was 9, he was helping his father rescue crocodiles crocodiles that had found their way into places where people were, like boat ramps and things like that, parks. He would go in and help his father remove these crocodiles so they didn't cause any damage or cause any harm to the people, and the people didn't cause any harms to the crocodile. Sometimes he would have to actually jump in the water and wrestle the crocodile while his dad was pulling it back into the boat to make sure that they got it in quickly and safely without harming the alligator or anything that else was around it. In the 1980s, Steve spent a lot of his time in the Australian wilderness, in the outback, where there are no people, there are no towns, there are no homes. He was out there by himself, and he was doing very important work. He was rescuing crocodiles from poachers. Poachers are hunters that hunt illegally. They like to hunt after animals that there are not many of left, and they like to do that because the skin from those animals and the teeth from those animals are able to be sold for lots of money. And so they illegally hunt these animals to make money. Steve found ways to rescue the crocodiles, and the techniques and tricks and things that he learned while he was doing that, we actually still use today for people who are rescuing animals from these situations. After that, Steve spent a lot of his time at the Australia Zoo. Back then it was called the Queensland Reptile and Fauna Park. While he was there, he did a lot of work rescuing animals, rehabilitating them, which means to make them better, and then keeping some of them and releasing some of them back into the wild. While he was doing that, he met his wife Terry, and they worked together to keep the animals at the zoo happy and healthy, but also rescue any animals that were out in danger. They started to film a lot of their rescues, and they used the film from those rescues to create a documentary. And a documentary is a movie that tells a true story. And the documentary was called The Crocodile Hunter. Steve and Terry went on to make lots more documentaries and shows that they used to teach the world that reptiles, like crocodiles and snakes, are not scary, gross animals, that they are amazing animals that serve a really, really important purpose in maintaining the Earth's natural balance. If we didn't have these animals, we would have lots of frogs and bugs and all sorts of things flying and jumping around that we don't like. Crocodiles and snakes help us control some of those other animals that we don't like, even though we really don't like the crocodiles and snakes sometimes. We have to have them. The money that they made from the shows was super important because it helped them grow the Australia Zoo. They were actually able to make it into the Australia Zoo that it is today. It's a huge facility that houses hundreds of animals and helps keep them happy and safe. It also allowed them to start the Australia Animal Hospital that helps them heal or rehabilitate over 7,000 animals each year. Once those animals are rehabilitated, a lot of them actually get to go back out in the wild and live their natural life the way that they would before they were hurt or injured, with the help of Steve's researchers and the work that he's done. Sadly, Steve passed away in 2006 during a snorkeling trip, and he is no longer with us. However, his wife and his son and his daughter that you see up in the top corner there, they have continued his work. They maintain the Australia Zoo, they maintain the Wildlife Hospital, and they continue all of his programs that keep those animals safe and happy. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey guys, Miss Jennifer here with a fit fact for you. Did you know that drinking sports drinks is almost as bad as drinking a softer drink? Like Gatorade and Powerade is almost as bad as drinking a Coke because they have almost the same amount of sugar that a Coke would have. So, try to stick to sports drinks on days that are extremely hot and you're sweating a lot.
Bonjour, this is Miss Hannah with Learning Languages. A lot of you guessed me, so congratulations, you got it right. So I'm going to teach you the language of French, which is why I said bonjour. Bonjour means hello in French. And I'm going to teach you some ballet moves to go with the French terms. Ballet, a lot of the ballet terms that we're going to learn are French words. The first word we're going to learn is tendu. Can you say tendu? That's T-E-N-D-U, tendu. And tendu translates into tense in the English language. So like when you get tense shoulders, when you're stressed out, your muscles are tense. You're doing the same thing with your feet in ballet when you do a tendu. You are making the muscles in your feet tense and tense and tense until they can't get any more stretched out and your toes pointed off of the ground. So I'm going to start in first position, and the way you do first position is you make your heels kiss. So you can start like this, make your heels kiss, and put them down. All right? And you are going to point that toe until it hurts. It should hurt. Ballet is not comfy. It should hurt really bad because your muscles are tense. And you're making an arch in your foot, and then you scoot it back slowly. And you can also do it towards the back. You can do a tendu and make your foot tense towards the back. Point. It should hurt. So that is how you do a tendu, which means tense. Bye, y'all.
Have a great weekend, Wolverines. Bye.